What the heck is your plan, dude? I guess I have to listen to it. It's the way to go. That's what everybody's switching from the Pioneer.
You can't even
over
see it in the
to
dark.
the
What is
Denso.
happening?
Wow.
It's Emix Radio.
Our show's about doing whatever we want and having fun while doing it.
Emix Radio is the best show out there, man. That's just what it is. It's gonna blow people's minds.
What the hell, man?
We're gonna be bringing so many artists you don't even know. Test 1, 2, test. We're gonna revolutionize what radio is.
Emix Radio.
How's it going, Emix Radio?
Screaming in the studio. It's gonna be great. I cannot wait. I'm trying to say fuck.
1, 2, test.
Catch us every single Monday.
8 p.m.
Emix Radio.
Emix.
DJ G.
Oh my gosh.
Emix Radio. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Emix Radio. Thank you so much for joining us today. I have a couple of co-hosts here. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Abby.
And I'm Angie.
Hi, Abby and Angie. Talk to us about yourselves. How did we meet?
I believe I met you at a champ show in Vegas. Was
That's right.
it?
That's right.
We were doing a show, convention there.
Okay. And what about, how did we meet?
World of Dance.
World of Dance, that's right. Okay, so just letting you guys know, the way I met these lovely ladies is through Lush Vapors. They are one of our sponsors for the radio station, and I DJ for them. So at the Champ Show in Vegas, it was. Can you talk to me about the show a little bit?
Okay, so it was more for distributors, and so the girls that were there, we're part of Lush Vapor, and Smoke Toast is our distributor. So we contribute to being there with them and just being the face of Lush Vapor.
That's right. Did you have fun in Vegas that time?
I mean, it was fun. I've never been to Vegas, so obviously I wasn't able to enjoy it the way everybody says Vegas is. but
Right.
It was cool. It was cool.
So it was your first time in Vegas?
Yes.
Oh, that's cool. What did you do after the show or whatever?
After the show, we just went to eat and straight to our room. Except one day, I finally had a Fat Tuesday, the famous Fat Tuesday.
Oh, man,
and
that's
walked
right.
down the strip. It's pretty
Okay,
good. Mm-hmm.
that's pretty cool. Okay, so and what was this show for? I know it was it's really funny because I expected to see a lot of vaping things, which there definitely was, but the main thing that caught my attention was it was a lot of weed.
Yeah, I guess that was for weed. I'm not too sure. I was actually caught off guard when I saw people doing that and making like pipes out of the glass. I mean, the glass pipe.
Apparently, there was a competition for
Yeah,
for the
there was. I
glass
saw
making.
it was really, really crazy the stuff I saw there. So
Yeah. I had no idea because, I think when I think of vaping, I think of the cigarettes,
Yeah.
the e-cigarettes, and all the tools that you guys use to make that stuff. But I never thought you could convert that into.
well, I guess maybe because distributors, they also have their main thing is weed, so they want to sell like weed pipes and all that. So that's why I guess we saw the difference between vaping and smoking.
Yeah. It was quite an experience. Okay, so now we met at the World of Dance show. Can you talk to me about the World of Dance?
So World of Dance, obviously it's about dancers. Pretty much we were trying to promote ourselves. We had a really nice booth. We were trying to get noticed. Just pretty much promoting Lush Vapor and just trying to have a good time.
Honestly, at World of Dance, I was beyond amazed by the Lush Vapor booth.
Yeah, BTB events.
I think it was like the best booth there.
Yeah, our goal for the booth was to feel like you're in your own club. So hopefully we did execute that, and it was pretty cool. So
I hope we made that happen because I remember for a good minute there was like a whole bunch of the dancers were just there.
dancing, yeah. You did good. You did good. Mhm.
It was awesome. It was awesome. I remember like they were about to leave and I was like, I'm gonna change the music to get these guys back up. Like I would change the music and then they would come back
Yeah.
and
was
keep
so
on
much
dancing.
fun.
The people from France, like the little group, they were cute.
Yeah.
Dancing in the middle and just dancing with us, not just
Yeah.
on their own. So it was pretty
Yeah, for sure. They seem to have a lot of fun. All right, so how did you guys hear about World of Dance?
cool. Well, I've attended World of Dance last August, and it was by far the best thing I've ever seen in my life. It was
for sure.
so much bigger than this year, but just seeing everybody hype from people dancing and the different groups of ages, and it's mind blowing. So when I went, when I heard my boss talk about it, I was like, oh my God, we should do it. It's so cool. Like, it's a different environment. We're introducing vape to the dance community.
Right. Now, when you attended World of Dance, did you attend as a dancer?
Last year?
Yeah.
No, I did not. I went with my roommate. She's into dancing, and she's just like, come on, I'm gonna show you something new. So when she did, I was like amazed. Like, my jaw was down my knees every time I see somebody perform.
Yeah, for sure. Because, I mean, you look like you get down. I remember seeing you a couple dance moves you're getting in there.
Yeah, I've growing up, I've always danced. So that's in me, even though I don't do it as much like those dancers at World of Dance. I still have that in my blood.
You were keeping up with them. I saw that. It's like props to you.
Thank you.
What about you? Are you into dancing?
I do love dancing, but I'm more into like cumbia and punta and salsa and stuff like that. But yeah, it was fun. I was really sad because I didn't really get to see the Jabberwockies.
Oh my God.
I was trying to, but everyone in the audience was standing on their seats, so all I got to see was the balloons that spelled out Jabberwockies. I was like, no.
I was about to ask about the Jabberwockies. When I found out, because I didn't even know they were going to be there, first of all. And when I heard their name, I ran towards the front. And I was like standing up on chairs and like...
Really?
Yeah, I was really trying to get video of them. But
You're so lucky. But I believe that they record it too. So you'll be able to watch it on YouTube or their website, which is pretty cool, just in case you can't see it like we did.
Can you guys tell me more about the Jabberwockies? I'm sure some people out there...
I just know that there's some really good dancers. I really wanted to see, but
I know that they were at MTV, like a dance competition, and I don't know if they won or if they did, but I know that they were like top notch there.
Right, I think they started in one of those competitions, right? Like America's Got Talent or something.
I think it was something like that.
And that's how they became famous.
Oh my gosh,
Man.
those masks. They need to either take them off so we can see who's behind there or something.
Yeah, well, why do you think they wear the masks?
I feel it's harder for some people to be in front of an audience and be like, smiling or not nervous. So I feel like they wear the mask so that it can hide any like, oh man, I messed up facial expression, or just maybe to make them feel like they're more secretive and.
Yeah. Have you guys heard of the Blue Man Group?
No. Oh, actually, yes. When they're yeah.
Right. I feel that they're just trying to create this like, this persona. Mm-hmm. And the same, I think the Jabberwockies kind of took away from that a little bit, and like, we want to do something different and we want to be secretive, like you were saying. But they're just beyond amazing.
Yeah, they are. They're freaking cool.
So what's coming up for Lush Vapors?
I'm not too sure. I think there's a show in Vegas in June, but I'm not too sure about that.
Okay, for sure. I know you guys went to. Did you guys get to go to France?
I did.
You went to France. You didn't get to go. How was France? Tell me about France.
It was it was very different, for sure. It's okay. So French people, they know English. They have to learn English, but they don't want to speak it because they feel like it'll be embarrassing. But what they don't understand is when they actually do speak English, it helps us understand and have a communication. Like, whatever, if let's say if they mess up saying a word or anything, we know what they're trying to say to us, so we'll fill in for them. But overall, the cheese, the wine, the bread, everything is pretty cool.
Oh,
The
for sure.
convention there was a success because we were a part of a first vape convention show in Europe, period. So it opened doors to us.
Nice, very nice. I know that Lush Vapors is one of the main distributors of vape juice right now, right?
Yeah, and we've only been in business for a year.
For 1 year.
And we're number one, I know for sure.
Wow, that's amazing. That's quite an amazing ride. And can you tell me a funny story that happened in France? I know you have some.
Okay, so he may kill me. But Rodrigo, the gentleman that works with us, the
For
only
sure.
guy in Lush,
Big shout out to Rodrigo.
right, yeah, Drigo, Riri. So let's see, there's so many. Well, first of all, there's a song. I'm not too sure what's the name, but my boss Lisa, she would play it, and it kind of said like finally de-licking. So we would always be like, Drigo, you need to get a girl here. You need to get a girl here. And the day, like 2 days before we left, Drigo was like drinking. We went out. We had so much fun, and all the ladies were on him. Like all the ladies loved him.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. So he got like a couple of numbers. He went on a date with one young lady. And me and Lisa were so goofy. We went to go shop, and then we're like, hey, let's go see if he's okay. So we went to the restaurant that we were like, okay, he must be here. He must be here. So when we pulled up, when we were walking, we saw him. So Lisa pulled out her phone and like went against the wall like a spy and put her arm and like started recording, and her hand was there for like 15 minutes straight. I don't know how this girl did not see the camera, but everybody else but her saw it.
Oh, man.
So we were like spying on him, and he was like, stop it, dude, stop it. It was the funniest thing ever.
Oh,
That's
man.
one of the best things that ever happened to us there. It was funny.
For sure, for sure. Oh, man. So you guys are spies now.
Well, yeah, we wanted to be like the spies. Like, you know when they wear like the brown jacket, the scarf, and the glasses, and you're just there like do. So that's basically what we did. It was so funny.
Yeah, for
Funniest
sure.
thing ever.
For sure. And what else do you do for Lush Vapors?
Well, for Lush Vapor, we try and do a lot of conventions or events so we could be able to promote ourselves and just have fun. What else?
Promotions.
We do our promotions, so pretty much we just try to get customers so we could spread our product. As you can see, we're trying to get ourselves into France. We're trying to get into Japan, and just pretty much just trying to be out there, and then so.
Yeah, for sure. No, that's awesome. I like I said, you know, when I met you guys, first of all, when I met you guys, I wasn't really that much into the vaping scene. You know, I don't really smoke or do any of that stuff. And my first time, I tried vaping with the zero nicotine. Because I was in Vegas and I was like, okay, you know, might as well give this a shot and see what it is. You know, it's quite interesting. You're pretty much just getting a taste of the flavor. And that's what it is.
That's what basically the zero nicotine is, just basically flavoring for those non-smokers. But I have a question. How did this happen? Like, how did you become a part of us? Like, how did...
You know what? Big shout out to my good friend, Hype It Up.
Okay.
As you guys know, Hype It Up was a DJ that introduced us.
Oh, cool.
And I went to DJ with him.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
And he was just like, hey, do you want to come to Vegas? I'm like, Vegas? Let's go. And I went with him, and then I talked to Lisa, you know, about the whole radio station, you know, what I do, you know, and she was very interested, and, you know, it just became a instant connection, you know. Cool. One of the main things that you guys enjoyed while I was there was, you know, how I was talking on the microphone, you know, really getting things going.
Yes, you have the microphone voice. So freaking crazy.
For sure, you know, and I was trying to talk to the people, you know, trying to get them hyped up about being there, you know, trying to get attention to your booth, you know. And, you know, that became an instant connection with Lisa, and then, you know, she really enjoyed it, so that's how that went. I really want to talk more at World of Dance, too. I was hoping I can use the microphone.
I saw that you were kind of disappointed, but... their mics and everything is just way too loud.
They're just
way
beyond
too loud.
loud.
I honestly think that if it wasn't as loud, you would have got so much more people into the booth. But you did good. I liked the music. Everything was really cool. It was a really good vibe.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Okay, so we talked about what's going on next with Lush Vapors. Are you guys interested in joining, you know, for example, the entertainment industry? Is that a plan that's coming up for you guys?
For Lush?
Mm-hmm. Because, I mean, you went to World of Dance where there was like, there's famous dancers. There's like famous dance groups and whatnot. Jabberwockies
That
were
would have
there.
been so cool if we were a part of World of Dance, like Lush Vapor girls dancing.
Yeah,
But I mean,
That's the next step. We should get a group of girls
that would be awesome.
to start dancing at World of Dance. I'm
you know,
down.
I was actually speaking to my friend Tina, which is Lisa's younger sister.
Right.
About let's start a dance group, man. And she's like, I'm down. I was like, I'm down too. Like that'd be so cool.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Okay, so it's happening here at Emix Radio. You heard it first. The Lush girls are gonna start a dance group, and next year they're gonna be dancing at World of Dance.
Oh man, yeah.
Okay, so let's hear this out. If this was to happen, what genre of music would be the preference for both of you girls?
Probably hip hop.
Yeah, we'll
Hip-hop?
stick to
Hip hop or some hip
Well,
hop,
crump.
and we'll throw some little Spanish music up in there so we can let them know that Hispanics are coming back, and dancing.
You
Some
know-
little reggaeton, merengue, or something. But
I honestly thought your answer was gonna be reggaeton.
I was gonna
I
say
saw that happening.
I was gonna say that, but then I was like, but it's more. No, but honestly, if we did something like that, I would definitely want to do like a hip hop reggaeton style, because all you hear is just hip hop, which is obviously is World of Dance. That would be what you expect, but we want to throw some flavor in there.
Yeah, of course, most definitely. Especially, coming from a Hispanic background, you would want to do that. You know what I mean?
Yep,
Represent
Yup.
where you come from.
That's right.
As a matter of fact, you're from the East Coast.
Yeah.
Okay, can you tell us how you came to the West Coast?
I was a junior in high school, and eventually I wanted to live out here when I was older. But my sister she just had her second daughter, and she moved into this big old house, and then her husband went to Afghan. So
Okay.
my mom was just like, your sister needs your help, and I was like, okay. And then next thing you know, they just flew me out here, and I've
Okay.
loved it since.
Yeah, I can imagine. All right, so what about yourself? Where are you from?
Compton.
Compton, in the house.
Yes.
So you're West Coast completely.
Yeah, completely.
And what about your ethnicity?
Well, I'm Mexican and Honduran. My mom's from Mexico. My dad's from Honduras.
Oh, nice. I didn't ask you what ethnicity.
I'm Puerto Rican and Dominican.
Oh, okay, for sure. So we have two mixed,
Yes.
racial thing here going on here.
Yeah.
Okay, and all right. So here's the big question: East Coast music or West Coast music?
See, there's the thing. East Coast music, you're speaking about English music or Spanish music?
English.
English music. It's very different.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
very, very different.
Back in my days, I grew up during the whole Tupac Biggie
Yeah.
controversy, and I was a big Tupac fan.
I'm a very big Biggie.
I-
But moving here, Tupac has grown to me. Like,
For sure.
listening to his lyrics is like, it's poems. So,
yeah, and you know what? Tupac always declared himself as a lyricist,
yeah,
not a rapper.
that's cool.
So I really,
And it's funny because now the music now in this generation, if you put Justin Bieber's music next to him, Justin Bieber's just saying baby, 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 and Tupac actually went into detail. He went into a story. He went to realistic lyrics.
right, which is the biggest controversy going on in today's hip hop world, because everyone judges them for, hey, you're not telling a story.
Yeah,
You're just repeating the words over and over again
repeating
and
the
saying
words
nothing.
over and over and saying the same thing everyone else is saying. Be different, think outside of the box. That's what Biggie and Tupac did.
Yeah, for sure.
And they're gone, but they're still legends, and they're forever going to be legends.
Yeah, and that's why I also really appreciate, rappers like Eminem, Jay-Z,
Yup.
the older cats that,
Yup.
tell a story.
Yep.
What about you? East Coast music or West Coast music?
I'm not really familiar with East Coast, but I'll stick to my West Coast music.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, in the office, this one be playing some music, and I'm like, what is this? So she's the main reason why it grows on to me, because she puts all this West Coast music. So
For sure. And do you like the, new generation of hip hop and rap, or you kind of stick to the older stuff?
I kind of stick to the older stuff, but I'm listening more now to like The Weeknd. That's like my favorite singer, so that's all I
for
want to
sure.
listen to now. I know everyone gets annoyed, but yeah, pretty much just stick to The Weeknd. But I grew up listening to Tupac, Eazy-E, Biggie. I really love that music.
yeah,
For sure. Have you guys seen any of these artists in concert? Have you guys actually gone to any of their concerts?
not
No?
I.
What
Well,
about?
I No, but I did a meet and greet, a private event with The Weeknd.
Oh, wow.
That was the best thing ever. I cried. Like, his music, like, I just feel it in my heart and I love it so much. And when he shook my hand, I was like, I freaking love you. He's like, I love you too. I started crying.
Oh,
my God.
man.
It was so awesome. That was the best thing ever. Like,
she adores The Weeknd.
I love him so much. And when he told me he loved me, I started crying. But it was a really great experience. I loved it.
For sure. Did you get a little bit of artist shock? Like, did you freeze when you talked to him?
Yeah, I did. Like, oh my God. Like, I didn't know what to say. Like, I was so happy to see him and for him to be able to do a private event. Not a lot of artists don't do that for their fans. And for him to do that, like, I really loved it. Like, I really felt it. So I was so happy. And I didn't know what to say. I was like, I freaking love you. Of course, I didn't say freaking. And I was just like, I'm sorry. And he's like, no, I love you too. I was like, oh my God.
Oh,
I
for
was
sure.
so happy. It was great.
Yeah. Well, we've actually had some, pretty famous people come through here through Emix Radio. More on the Latino aspect of things, and it's just kind of like, I can't believe you're here. Like, I'm talking to you, and like, it's just, especially in the comedian world. We have a show here. It's called Luis Bañuelo Show, and he knows so many comedians, and he brings people in like left and right. I'm like, you're sitting there
Like nothing.
like nothing. Like,
Yeah, I think I've seen it online. The other show.
the Luis they're so funny. They're freaking hilarious. But all right. So we talked about what's next with Lush Vapors. You guys are gonna be here next Monday?
Yes.
For sure. Awesome. And, we're going to talk more about, the current events that are happening. We're going to make fun of people. I hope that's okay.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry.
I'm not good at making jokes, so.
I don't know. I saw you at World of Dance. You were just cracking up with all the dancers.
You see, I'm the type of person that I'd rather just be outside of the whole, so scared. I'd rather join them than just sit there and watch. I like being a part of something, so.
Most definitely. I completely agree with you. When you don't put yourself in uncomfortable situations where you're putting yourself out there, then you're getting nowhere. Yeah. You're doing nothing. You're talking to nobody. You're not meeting new people, and that's just not a way to live. You know what I mean? Like, you want to get out there and talk to everyone, and that's how you can tell these stories, have experiences, and
Just memories, pretty much.
Memories, exactly.
Like
and
today, this would be a memory, and you didn't cry. Yay.
Yes, I didn't cry. I'm sorry, guys. I get so nervous. I'm camera shy. I'm just a shy person.
Right before we came into this, Angie said she was gonna cry, and I was like, what am I gonna talk about when she cries? I don't know.
But like, here's a tissue. This tissue it's made of.
But that's right. So once again, catch us every single Monday, 8 p.m. On emixla.com. And we have with us
Abby
and
Angie.
see you guys next Monday. Thank you so much for being here.
Bye.